Hi, my name is Julian, and this is my rating of the Red Dead 2 gang members. Now, there are a lot of gang members, so not all of them are going to be covered this video. And that's just how it is sometimes. So I'll just be going over some of the ones that I think are important or cool, and the ones that I remembered off of the list of them because I haven't played the game in years. So Red Dead Redemption 2, for all the people that don't know what it is a game about being a cowboy and doing cowboy things. And it's pretty cool. And there's going to be a few spoilers for the game in this video, for anybody who cares about spoilers for a game that came out 4 years ago, 5 years ago. This is one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm really excited to be making this video. But it happens to the best of us. Anyway, this isn't really in any particular order. I think it was in alphabetical off the website, but I'm only going really by first name. So, like, some of them are just, like, not in order. I don't know. That's just how it is. So, starting off with the big man himself, Dutch van der Linde. You know, he had a plan, and we were going to go to Tahiti. We were going to do all that. He had a plan, and if we just followed his plan, it would have been fun. No, actually, his plan messed everything up, and I loved him, but he shouldn't have done that. I cared about him a lot, and then he messed it all up. Abigail is next. She's super cool. I like her a lot. Oh, the numbers. Dutch is a 7 out of 10. Abigail's like a 9 out of 10. Super cool person and character. Bill is like the most 5 out of 10 out of all of them. He's just kind of like, wait, is this? Hold on. Checking that it's the right Bill. Yeah, no, he sucks. He's just, you know. He's just like super mid. So 5 out of 10, maybe 4 out of 10. Charles, he's my little guy. He's my boopsie doopsie. He's my little fella, and I love him, and he's so amazing, and I love him, and I love him, and I love him so much, and he's so cool, and I love him, and you know, he's so awesome. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole game. Hosea, he deserved way better. He was so cool, and he didn't deserve what happened to him. I love Hosea. He was trying his best. Jack Marston, you know, he wasn't the rat, but he was definitely a rat. Like, look at him. I don't like the way he looks. He's so stupid and dumb, and he's really annoying. So, like, 2 out of 10. Javier, I loved Javier. He was so cool. He was so nice. I loved him so much. And then he sided with Dutch. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? All because of that, you know? Like, that's just the worst. It made me so sad that he did that. I loved him. And I can't believe he did that. The next one. Oh wait, Javier. Javier's like an 8 or 9 out of 10 until he left. Strauss, like, kind of sucked. Like, afterwards he was cool, but like, he kind of sucked. 6 out of 10. Mary Beth, I'm sorry. I feel I like, you know, I love her, but you know, I feel bad. Sean. Micah. 1 out of 10. Instant 1. I hate him. Swanson, I feel bad for him, but he made the right decision to leave. You know, he was going through it, and he made the right choice. Sadie is so cool. Oh, sorry, Swanson, 8 out of 10. Sadie is so cool. She's so cool. She's so cool. 10 out of 10. She's so cool. So cool. She's so cool. She's so cool. Sadie's like awesome. The coolest person. Pearson, yummy food. Yummy. He was kind of a jerk. But you know, he cooked food. He kept my health up, and I like him for that. Uncle, first off, lumbago. Second, he's lazy, and I kind of don't like that. He's like a butthead. However, he sticks with John. He's a nice guy. He's a fun dude. I don't know whose uncle he is. I don't know if that's like a thing, but He's, I love him. Arthur, I'm gonna dedicate. How much am I gonna dedicate to him? I'm gonna dedicate like probably like 5 minutes to him. I I love Arthur. He's okay. This is not even a rating anymore. This is my description of how amazing of a character Arthur is. I love all the choices he makes, or that he can make. It's like really beautiful to see his like character change. I think the honor system is so cool. Like the more people you kill and loot their dead bodies and whatnot, he feels bad about it. Whereas most video games, you're just kind of emotionless. You kill things, loot their dead bodies, you don't care at all. Your character's just like, just another day. Whereas Arthur, he feels bad. He's like, oh, that stinks. And like, oh, it's so cool. He's such a nuanced character. He knows what he's doing is wrong, but he doesn't stop doing it because he knows he has to. He knows he's a bad man, and he's a good man for that. I think deep down he's a good guy. I guess that's the whole point of the game. But I love him. He's probably one of my favorite video game protagonists I've ever played. Up there with like Kratos and like, I don't know, Joel. I haven't played the game, but I love Joel. Arthur's so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. I love him. I love him so much. And he's like so beyond 10 out of 10. And I love that he like saved Sadie. I loved his relationship with Sadie. They're such like cool friends. They're such cool pals. I really like that. I like that about them. And John, finally John, Mr. Red Dead Redemption 1, Mr. Epilogue. Oh boy, this guy, he's cool. I like him. He's kind of mean to Arthur a little bit. He's kind of like, wah, wah, wah. He's like a little baby in the beginning, but he starts to toughen up. He gets slashed by some wolves, so he has a really cool scar. And it looks super, super awesome. His scar looks so cool. And he toughed out those wolves. I really like his character in the epilogue, because you don't really like see that much of him in the main game until like closer to the end, because he's the only one with a family, and he's very young. His character in the epilogue, he's matured a lot, and he's like making really tough decisions, and it's a really like kind of like beautiful transition from like the like whiny kind of jerk he was earlier in the game to how cool he becomes in the epilogue. Even in Red Dead Redemption 1, spoilers by the way, if you haven't played the game from 2010, he sacrifices himself for his family. It's religious, it's beautiful. I love seeing like how far he comes as a character, and definitely like one of the best characters in video game history. So also, along with Arthur, up in the 10th spot. I think I only put Sadie, Arthur, and John in the 10th spot because they're the awesomest characters. I don't make the rules, I don't decide, but they are the awesomest characters. They're just way cooler than anybody else. And Arthur's the perfect cowboy. He's just like John. John's also a very good cowboy, especially in Red Dead Redemption 1. But Arthur is just like, he's excellent. He's the perfect cow. He's got that like that southern drawl, that southern like roughness to his voice. It's really cool the way he sounds. His voice actor did a really good job. He's so nice to his horse when you become friends with the horse, like when you have a horse for a while. I love his character so much, and I think it's a really good game. And I think it's kind of awesome the way he and the gang interact. But yeah, super awesome character. And Sean deserved better. I love Sean. 10 out of 10. He's a 10 out of 10 as well. He was Irish and stuff, and then he died. Okay, thank you for listening to this episode of U-Spin. My episode, out of all the other episodes. That's very nice of you, and kind, and sweet. And you might not even know about Red Dead Redemption 2. But if you do, you might understand this video, unless I'm just crazy rambling. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good time forever.